In ancient times, the people of old worshipped giants as gods. Asada, the god of accuracy, was known for his impeccable aim and massive size, surpassing even the king of the giants, Patos. However, Asada had a short temper and was always angry, full of burning rage at an intense level. One day, Patos summoned all the giants to discuss the growing threat of Mali, a warlord general king who had been conquering nations for 10 years. Mali's latest conquest was the water people, who lived in the underwater city of Riliga. The giants were concerned that if Mali conquered the water people, he would eventually come after them. Asada, in a fit of rage, threw his long spear from the heavens and struck Mali down. However, Patos was enraged with Asada's actions. As the court had not yet decided what to do about Mali, Patos ordered Asada to be put in the 4 feet enchanted golden box as punishment. Asada, being 70 feet tall, was folded like a book and placed inside the box, causing him great pain. He was to remain there until the king said he should be set free. Mali, meanwhile, survived the spear attack because his heart was not located on the left side of his chest. After his recovery, Mali vowed to extinct all giants, whom he referred to as so-called gods. Mali still had his sights set on conquering Riliga, the land beneath the water, and was determined to find a way to access it. Mali summoned all the wise men in his kingdom and gave them 7 days to come up with a solution to reach Riliga. The wise men searched ancient texts and secret writings until they found an ancient riddle that hinted at using elephant tusks, specifically ivory, to pass through the water gates of Riliga. The riddle read, "It is big sheaves and carries 2 huge sticks. It doesn't chew with them, sail with the dust of the sticks, and one can go beyond the scene." Mali ordered thousands of elephants to be killed and their tusks ground into powder. He then applied the ivory dust beneath his boats and set sail for Riliga. To test the wise men's solution, Mali commanded one of his generals to lead the way without applying the ivory dust. The general's boat was consumed by the water, but the boats with the ivory dust passed through the gates successfully. Once inside Riliga, Mali and his soldiers found no military resistance. The water people lived in peace, and Mali's soldiers killed the king of Riliga and took spoils. Mali commissioned one of his generals to be the governor of Riliga and set his sights on his final conquest, the gods. Mali returned to land and threw a big party to celebrate his victory over Riliga. The celebration lasted only 1 day, as was his custom. After the celebration, Mali began planning his attack on the giants. His soldiers were growing weary of Mali's conquests, but he reminded them that it was all for glory, and that they had to make sacrifices to be remembered. Mali told his soldiers that when people in future looked back in time, they would find no giants except for bones. Mali's wise men couldn't come up with a plan to defeat the giants, so he executed them and made a law that the word impossible no longer existed. Without advisors, Mali began thinking for himself. One day, Karaz, the god of misfortune and brother to Patos, paid Mali a visit. Karaz was banished from the above for supporting the Nizanas, dark giants who sought to destroy all life on earth. Karaz proposed an alliance with Mali to strike the giants by surprise, promising to free the remaining 666 Nizanas from prison and have them assist in the battle. Karaz told Mali that he had previously supported the Nizanas in their war against the gods, but was banished by Patos. Mali agreed, and they freed the Nizanas from Jigana, a prison beneath the earth. As they marched towards the above, the earth shook, and the giants prepared for battle. The war was fierce, with many giants and Nizanas falling. Patos, the king of the giants, was killed, and the above was left with only a few giants remaining. In the end, Mali ordered the execution of all remaining giants, including Karaz. Mali took the 4 feet golden box as a spoil of war, unaware that Asada, the most notorious and furious of the giants, was still trapped inside? Molly tried to open the box but couldn't, and eventually gave up. Legend has it that Asada is still alive inside the box, waiting for the day he's opened.